Online marketing is one of my favorite areas of business because it underpins nearly everything that I do. If it's an e-commerce store, if it's a custom development project, it all sort of leads into marketing, because it's no point in having a product if nobody buys it. And the way we get people to buy the product is we market to them. It's really, really simple. But I speak to business owners every single day of the week, and it frustrates me at times, to be honest with you, because they put the horse before the cart. So many business owners think that putting a Facebook ad, a Google ad, whatever type of ad out is sufficient to drive the customers that you want to your business and for you to make money. And if you go about it this way, unfortunately, it's a recipe for you losing money, because in an online marketing world, or in the online marketing world, there's a series of steps that need to happen. And these steps need to be broken down so that the customers that you want arrive at your business. And when they arrive at your business, we've got to make that journey appealing to them, so much so that they spend some money. That's ultimately what the goal is. And even if it's not spending money, there's a conversion of some nature, signing up to a list or doing something that gives value to your business. But many business owners just don't really get this. We don't buy from people we don't know, we don't buy from people we don't like, and we don't buy from people we don't trust. And these are core principles of know, like, and trust. There is the customer journey of understanding where the customer is and where you want them to go, and the steps that you want them to take in the middle. So many people make the mistake of, say, for example, putting out a Facebook ad. And a Facebook ad is immediately asking for somebody to buy. But Facebook is social media. People have got to focus on the word social. People are not on Facebook in buying mode. And this is different to, say, Google search or Google pay-per-click, because they're potentially in buying mode. But with social media for a moment, the word social media needs to be remembered. It is social. And people are on there looking at cat videos, friends videos, kids photos of, their friends and family, and it's all nice and it's all jolly. So if we want to get our potential customer off Facebook, presenting them with a big ad about the amazing product that you have is not actually what's going to do it. What we've got to do is simply get a click. But when we get the click, we've got to lead them to a place, and that place has got to deliver on whatever it is you said you were going to deliver in the ad. It's got to be within this page that they end up on, because we don't want them bouncing back off and going off somewhere else. We want them to stay in the page and carry out some form of task, some form of conversion, something of value to your business. But the point I'm making is that it's a process, and each process has stages, and unless you go through the stages appropriately and in sequential order, you're going to waste your money, because you can have the best ad in the world. If it's not backed up by the marketing strategy behind it, you're not going to make money. You can have the best strategy in the world and the most terrible ad that you're not going to be able to feed it in. Or you may have an offer that you're competing with somebody on price, and price competition is a race to the bottom. It's just a waste of time. So you've got to really look at this and say, well, what value can I offer my clients or my customers that's going to differentiate me from my competition? And there are ways and means about this. There's many, many strategies that can be employed and adopted to make this a reality. So this is transportable across a website, to e-commerce, to any business at all. Once you understand what your conversion is, we can create a strategy for you. If it's video marketing has to be divided into various different subsets, because we've got videos for social, and they serve a purpose that is very, very different. So say a video on a landing page or your website, they shouldn't be the same video, because they're not for the same purpose. The video on your social media is to get engagement. The video on your landing page or your website is to get a conversion. They're not the same video. Also, in the different social channels, there are different formats and there are different lengths, and there's all these different things that must be considered when we look at online marketing. When we get to the actual landing page, we have to look at the quality of the copy. We have to look at the copywriting itself. We have to look then at whether or not you're going to have a funnel. So if you don't know what a funnel is, I invite you to come and chat with me and I will explain it to you in detail. But with a funnel, what we have is upsells, cross-sells, downsells, bump offers, and all of these wonderful things. There are many, many ways that the online world in a marketing sense can be very, very beneficial to any business. It can also be a complete nightmare. It can be a bottomless pit of wasted money. And this is something I try to help my clients avoid by understanding their entire strategy, mapping out their strategy with them and breaking it down into the steps that we need to achieve. And if you've watched some of the other videos I have out there, I work on a very, very straightforward process. I try to keep things at a very simplistic level, simply because I don't believe that jargon serves any purpose. That's it. So I break it down into simple steps, and then we can measure the entire process. On the note of measuring, this is a hard pill for some people to swallow. And at times I'll put my hand up to say it was a hard pill for me to swallow. I remember I created a video for a non-profit organization, and this video was quite emotional. It was very, very powerful. It was a leading global artist, and I got permission to use his music, and I created a video overlay with it, and it was really, really incredible. And I was sure that this was going to be an incredible viral piece of video. It bottomed. I got crickets. Now, I got likes, I got shares, etc., but I was convinced that this would be a huge internet success. The point I'm making is that sometimes we believe that what we have is right, and we believe that what we have will be received well. The only true measure is your customer, is how your audience actually receives the information that you provide to them. At the outset, what we have is a best guess. We use experience, we use knowledge, and we use the resources we have around us. But essentially, it's a best guess until we put it to the market, and the market will tell us what they're receptive to. It's a hard pill to swallow when you invest time, effort, and money into doing something, and it bombs. And that's a reality. But in that is learning. We now know what the market doesn't want, and we can start to adapt and evolve until we come to the version that the market does want and responds to. And this is the key to an effective online marketing campaign. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this part of our videos, and if you would like to contact me or my team to discuss your project, please feel free to reach out.